Hey guys, welcome to another video. My name is Max. I've been a full-time producer now for over 5 years, and I've been doing Spotify playlisting for over 3 years. Now, I've been doing this full-time for my own brand, Max Blücher Music, and have been creating a lot of different Spotify accounts with playlists I've started to monetize. Now, with all of this knowledge in mind, I did start out here, and today I want to show you if I would start today again from zero on Spotify, what I would do differently. I had a different alias back in the day. It was called Gamexy. This was a fail artist project because of multiple factors, and I'm gonna share them with you today so you don't do the same mistakes. So number one, I had no plan, so I had no structure. Why is structure extremely important at the beginning of your artist journey? Because it takes the emotion away from it, because you don't want to be an artist who's treating your music business with emotion. You want to have no emotion on the business side of things, on the marketing side of things. You only want to have structure and a clear, concise plan, because you are in the music industry, and the music industry is a business. So having no structure was something that failed this brand. Second thing with no structure was no promotion. So I used some services that promised me organic promotion and just gave me a bunch of botted streams. How did I know that? Well, it's pretty easy. If your listener to stream ratio is 1:1, you can be very certain that your streams are botted, because a lot of the times listeners will listen to your song more than once, right? They're not just gonna listen to it once and go right to the next song. So 1:1 is botted, 2:1 or above is organic. So that is organic streams. So you always want to aim for this one, but I didn't have this. I had only botted streams. So I did not notice this because I was just starting out and I thought this promotion actually worked. Well, this certainly also triggered like an organic algorithm in Spotify eventually, but to be honest, it was still like 40 or 50% botted, and yeah, it was really terrible. This was my past. I highly recommend that you don't trust any website that promises you any streams, because streams cannot be promised, okay? So this is extremely important. This was chapter 1 of my artist career. Chapter 2 was creating my new brand, which is my actual name, which is Max Blücher. And this brand was way more successful. So what did I do differently here? And what did I learn here? Well, I uploaded a bunch of music on my SoundCloud. This is something I always recommend people to do when they are just starting out. Upload your music on SoundCloud. Then I promoted my songs through something called repostexchange.com. What this allows you to do is you have, every time you repost a song from another user, you earn 1 credit. Now you can reach out with those credits to other users and repost your songs on their profile. This gives you thousands of listeners in a very short amount of time. You can even buy these credits, but I just recommend you do it organically. You're just starting out and testing the service. It's a really great promotion tool. A lot of the times when you also go on Fiverr and reach out to somebody like, hey, like a promo service that are promoting your SoundCloud, they're 9 out of 10 times using Repost Exchange. So there's no real point for you to subscribe to a Fiverr service or reach out to a promotion agency. A Repost Exchange literally already does that for you. So start by the source. That is number 1. Also, what does this allow you to do? Well, it gives you some sort of reputation in the scene. So if you see it's now somebody who has 1,000 SoundCloud followers, right? That's already like, oh, okay, this guy's he's legit, right? This is just how the world works. It works with numbers and followers and likes. I hate it, but it's how the game works. SoundCloud out of the way, I really want to grow my music on Spotify. What you want to do before you even upload anything on Spotify, you want to create your own playlist. Now, this can be done on any free Spotify account. So you create your own playlist on Spotify, and you want to create 3 playlists depending on what your genre is. Now for me it was electronic. This is extremely important because you now have an asset on Spotify, and an asset is something you can grow over time and you can trade. There is a trading value to a playlist. It's an asset, and an asset you can trade. So how much worth is this asset? You can monetize it, you can trade, and you can promote. So now you might ask, okay, first of all, how can I do all three of these things? Well, I need to grow/promote them. So before you even promote your own brand, you promote an asset that gives value to other people. So you grow and promote all of these. And now, how do you grow and promote them? Well, there's one tool out there that everybody knows. It's called Facebook ads. Do I recommend this? Yes and no. So I recommend this if you really want to get going fast and you want to see some results really quickly. You do this all with Facebook ads. Now, why would I not recommend this at the beginning? Because it's a little bit cost effective at the beginning if you do not know what you're doing and if you are on a budget. So some alternative tool I would recommend you to use would be Hypedit, hypedit.com. Here, I rather recommend you, if you're on a budget, get yourself a subscription on hypedit.com. And on hypedit.com, you use a tool they have. It's called the Promotion Exchange program. It's under Promote Music on hypedit.com. You go and select, you get exposed to all these songs, you just quickly listen to them, then you download the song to earn 1 credit. You have to go through a link gate, and then from those credits, similar as in Repost Exchange, you can repost your songs in their own network. And through that, you can basically put in the link in the gate step when they download your track, the function to follow your Spotify playlist. Through that, you get a bunch of followers on your 3 playlists completely for free. Now, again, as with everything, there is an advantage and a disadvantage to this. The advantage is you grow your followers fast and for free. The disadvantage here is they are inactive. Maybe only 1 out of 10 is actually going to listen to your playlist. You don't have that problem with Facebook ads because those are very active listeners. Now the real question here is, how can you make these inactive listeners active listeners? Now I've created a community on Skool. You can check it out in the link below. All of this in a lot more detail, actually how you create the ads and actually how you make these inactive listeners active listeners. Everything you've learned here, you can learn in the program and a lot more. So go check it out. Yeah, so let's keep going. Facebook ads. The problem here is it takes budget to tell the algorithm what kind of audience you're targeting, and then you kind of have to keep spending money for those playlists to stay active. Well, let's assume you grew and promoted your playlists, right? Let's assume this step is done. Okay, great. So when you grow and promote them, you can actually now have a great trade value, monetization value, and a promotional value. Promotional value on different levels, a trade value on the level that you can actually and offer your playlist as a trade value. You can reach out to curators, labels, and other artists. Now, Spotify doesn't allow you to monetize through other artists directly. Like you cannot go to an artist and be like, hey, give me $5 and I'll put you on my playlist for a week. That is not legal. So what you can do, you can apply to these platforms called SubmitUp and Groover or Playlist Push, Soundcams, etc. And now these platforms allow you through their legal framework to monetize your playlist. Now, how this usually works is you review the track, you have to give them some feedback, and if it's a hit, you put it on your playlist, and if it's a miss, you give them some feedback. So after you did all of this stuff, you can now start to release your music on Spotify. And if you do that correctly, this is how it would look like. Upload via, let's say, DistroKid, promotion via ads on release day, and place your track on your Spotify playlist. Reach out to other curators for release day and trade some tracks. So your track will be added on release day to their playlist. If you do all of this exactly like this, there is 100% guarantee that you're gonna get a lot of streams on your tracks. You're gonna get a good amount of monthly listeners on your Spotify profile, you have a great following on your SoundCloud, and you already seem like a legit artist. If you don't do any of that and you skip directly to the end outcome, you'll have a pretty hard time. And yeah, I just really do not recommend this. So I hope this video helped. This has helped me in my career immensely. I got a lot of labels reaching out to me for my Spotify playlist. I've monetized them on multiple channels, and I've been living off of that for a few years now. And yeah, if you want to learn how to do all of this, it's again down below in the community. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Have a great day. Take care. All the best to you. Bye bye.